Hello, sweet peeps. We are Milky Chance, and we are chatting with Milky.
Reckless Child. It's our latest single. We got to the studio after last year where we released our latest album and we toured for a long time. So it was kind of like the first time after a big chapter to kind of return back to the studio, which felt really good because there was not much pressure or anything ahead, which is always, I feel, a good time to be in the studio. And the song was just inspired by the feel of, like, obviously, like, the one line kind of nails it, like, you make me feel like a reckless child. Very, like, free, innocent, reckless, young, like those times. But yeah, there's that note of not nostalgic to it, because it's obviously sometimes you can still or again feel like it, but there's always like it's never gonna be like the first time kind of thing. So there's like a twist to that. I mean, there's been growth on many levels. If you look at, we grew from like starting as two high school friends, turning into a 4-piece live band. Also in the studio we evolved, we work with people more, we try out more things. I think we just became better in being songwriters, producers. So I think the whole body of work just became more rich, more dimensional, and just really at the same time like fun and like a one close thing. What do you think? What are you thinking about that?
What do you think, Mr. Rabine? No, yeah, I feel the same. I mean, I think it also comes very natural. Like, if you look at any craft and you spend more and more time doing it and practicing it, talking about, writing songs, producing, being in the studio, being a band together, you hopefully just evolve and get better at it, at the craft, because making music is a craft also. And that feels really pretty good. And like, I think we also got more confident, in trying out things. Like look over the edge, kind of like the creative edge, and find new ways of expressing and experiencing. I mean, it's not always the same, but it is always like a ping pong kind of thing, a ping pong kind of process. And but it's not like that every time we go to the studio it starts with the guitar or the piano or the beat. Like, we also try to switch it up, and also we sometimes it's just the two of us, sometimes it's the three of us, or like we're working together with two other people. So it's like it's not always the same people in the studio, so that automatically makes it different each time, I would say.
I think we're in a phase where we like really want to experience and learn a lot still. Or I mean, we always want to learn, just in terms of like trying things and like not having the same thing. I sometimes feel like you can be, or like something is growing, like what you asked, that there's like an idea of like maybe an album which is like particular only in that way, like maybe really have an album with only the band recording the four together, playing live, something like that. But I feel right now we're in a phase where we really try to embrace the difference for each individual one. I think they can expect lots of energy. I think we by now are the live band we always wanted to be, and we are very comfortable and confident, and just really play our hearts out, and that brings a lot of energy. I think we also, the live set became more upbeat and like a little bit more dancey towards the like techno side. So yeah, there's lots of energy, dancing, still though obviously like songs to sing, and just fun. It's the essential, it's the core of it. I think we do it a bit more through, or what means a bit, I think our way is more through the music, really, to connect while everybody is connecting to the music, if that makes sense. Like I think we really, like, by making the music as individuals and the band, just are really in the moment and enjoying the magic of music, and I think doing that with others in a room makes us feel connected, and I think that's the main thing. That's a mean one to put it in the short category. I mean, we could go from like artists to like people very much just close in our life, like our parents and friends. So time is over. Beep. I think Maro would be sick.
I mean, the first album I ever got back then, CD, I think I was like 11 years old or something. Justified by Justin Timberlake. Produced by Pharrell Williams. Good songs. Poor Things. I just saw like the trailer of it and it looked amazing. Like, yeah, just like the scenery and the world and like all of that. I think it would be super fun to write music to that.
In the best case, we don't think. That's where you kind of like want to get, or I try to. But yeah, sometimes, I mean, you know, you're just caught up in your thoughts, and it might even be the simple thing of like, why was the pillow yesterday night feeling so uncomfortable? I mean, I honestly, I never... yeah, of course, Mighty. I think I only... It was not a big thing in Europe, really. Blowing in the Wind.
My first yeah? What was yours? My first concert was Jack Johnson. I don't know which year. I was 14. And it was outdoors. It was a beautiful amphitheater somewhere in Germany. And it was really cool. And I remember I was 14. I went there with my older sister and her friends. So I was like the little brother, you know. And the guy in front of me, he was smoking pot the whole show. And I was enjoying that pretty much.
I think it was Stromae. That's definitely up in the top 3. Like Stromae, James Blake, and actually Bruno Mars was also pretty good.
Spice Girl.
Nice boy. Fizzy Phil.
Fizzy Phil. But we're a girl, right? We're Spice Girls. So
Doesn't matter. That's like
I would be, I don't know. Yeah, I would be, I don't know, stars.
wow.
Stars.
Actually, yeah. Also, I think we never like hit the karaoke thing too much. But like, I remember actually, I think it was Australia. Like last time we went, like, and we were like all very pissed, and like we sent Clemens up there to sing Soul and Dance, which was hilarious. Very, very fun.
It was so uncomfortable. It was embarrassing.
I mean, a lot, but it is very special to go to South America. Just it feels like places where there is that hunger for music still, because not much or not as much is there. Makes it special. And they're just, they're just like, I mean, obviously so warm and just know how to celebrate and enjoy and be in the moment, Amen. Amen.
Any of the big 10? No. I mean, would be kind of funny to see Drake doing a cover of our songs. I feel like, some legit rap artist doing a cover of ours would be that feels very unreal. That would be very interesting to see.
There is obviously, I mean, it also sticks out in the documentary, or it's actually not a docu, it's a movie, but I think Queen, they did a pretty good job in like obviously not having the industry tell them what to do, and they kind of like proved that made sense for the industry as well, which is powerful. I hope you're doing good.
Don't mess it up. Force of life and love. And freedom. Probably Bohemian Rhapsody, right? Isn't that 7 minutes or something? I think that goes 7 minutes. It's a pretty long song.
I mean, actually, I'm thinking right now of the movie like Don't Look Up there, or Don't Look Up, because it's kind of that scenario where they sit on the table and kind of know what's going, and I'm trying to imagine what music would have fit there, because I don't know, it's such an intense like moment, like it almost feels, yeah, probably I would try to lighten it up and just put something like,
Yeah, I would choose What a Wonderful World by Sam Cooke. That's a good one.
I was in Paris with my dad and his partner, and we were in this bar, and I was like, I don't know, like 13. I already did music, had bands, and then we were in Paris, and I saw these like two musicians playing. It wasn't like special like music wise, but I was just sitting there as a boy, and I saw them playing in a restaurant, and I was just like, yeah, that's what I want to do too. That's kind of like what I'm going for. I mean, I made it out of the restaurant, and I'm glad I did. But it's just like that moment where you like look at it and be like, yeah, I want to be that.